Yes. Bismillah, Bismillah, Bismillah. Hello, beautiful people, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good morning. How are you? Habari zetu, bonjour. Sambonane. Habari zetu in Busoga. Kodeyo. I don't know what else you've been around. Agandi, Ndimarunji. We want to greet you in peace. We want to bring peace from our Creator to you. We come in peace. We come in love. We come with a lot of positive energy. We are here. We want to start something beautiful. We want to grow this with you. We want to start this from scratch. It is me and this young lady, and we wanted to go through this camera to you where you are, wherever you are. We are starting what we call the loop, and we just want to take just a few minutes to let you know what the loop is. But before we get down there, who is in your camera? Who is doing the loop? Who are you?
Ashuurah Mutale, founder and director of Muslim Girls International. I'm an international inspirational and motivational speaker.
All
I just
right.
added on being a mentor and a coach. Alhamdulillah.
When I grow up, I want to be like you.
You
Yes.
are already more than me.
My name is Zaituni Kakyama. I am an artist, I'm a teacher, I'm a counselor and a life coach. I do graphics and design on Nasa Road here in Kampala. I am a teacher. I will teach you everywhere. Today, I don't have boundaries. I'm a teacher without boundaries. I do counseling with professional counselors, and we are doing a coaching session called Relate Better. Just put into your phone out and put Relate Better. You'll find me somewhere. So today, we want to launch and start the loop. The loop is simply giving someone a fallback position. We are throwing a rope to someone who is falling off the cliff. Yes. We are throwing a rope to someone who is drowning in water. We are throwing, we are throwing hope to someone who is hopeless. We want to, to share something that is going to make you feel loved. Out there, the people who think that they are not loved. Out there, the people who are thinking that their God has forgotten them. Out there, the people who are thinking that life has come to an end. They are desperate, they are confused, they are disappointed, they are annoyed, and then we have the opposite as well. We have people who have succeeded in a number of things. We have people who have gotten nearly everything. People have big fat accounts. Someone has their health, someone has the family, they have children. But again, somehow challenges keep coming in. So that life is full of challenges, and challenges are tests for us here in the Islamic faith. So we are doing the loop. It is going to be for all of us. It is it's life and faith, based on life and faith experience. It is will it leave out the young?
No, it's not going to leave out any.
Will it leave out the women?
No.
And the men? Family people?
No.
Business people?
No.
The sheikhs?
No.
The pastors?
No.
So it is a loop. We are throwing our hearts to you. Welcome to this show. Hope we can move together with you. And today we want to start
with. You can only be left out if you want. But you either watch the show or watch it.
And when you leave, and come back, you will find us right here.
Right here?
Yes, they'll find us. You may not want to be here, but when you choose to come back, we shall be here.
No one should leave, or else they'll be missing out on a lot.
And we want
you only miss at your risk.
Definitely. And the other thing, as we introduce this, we want to teach and be taught. Okay, as we are doing this, please just put in your opinions. Give us what you think. Positive. I usually tell people, be positive. Give us your feedback positively. Give feedback that takes us further, that is going to make us better.
On the other hand, no man is an island.
Yes, and perfect.
And no man is perfect.
Yes.
So we are just human beings, teaching human beings, so we also need to be taught.
Definitely. Yes. Someone told me that a teacher never stops learning. The minute you stop learning, you can't teach anybody.
Because you run out of
knowledge.
Knowledge is so wide.
So welcome those gentlemen, please.
Yes, so welcome my dear brothers and sisters. We are so glad and so privileged to be on your screen. I usually tell people, when you see me, and then subhanallah, Zaituni is on the list. We are now together. When
it is fire.
I'm telling you, you just can't have
it's
an
going to be
idea.
fire.
May Allah accept Ya Rabbi. Someone just commented on one of our flyers. She was like, 2 lionesses. When 2 lionesses meet,
it's peace.
Telling you. So, my dear ones, yes, we just got this started. May Allah put barak and accept. May He use us in different aspects.
Allahumma. Amen.
May our voices reach to all corners of the globe.
To every other person in this world.
Please, don't you dare forget to be sharing our videos, because you never know, they might mean
something to someone out there.
They might be enlightenment to those who desperately need this.
So what do? We like, we comment and share. Like, comment and share. You can leave the comments. Sometimes you don't need to. Sometimes we don't comment at all. Sometimes to be silent is the safe. It is safe.
And don't you hesitate to leave those topics that you would want us to talk about.
Yes.
Because there's so many things out there and we can't finish everything. But yes, if you put it out there, if you let us know what you want us to talk about, that will be of much use to everyone. So, my dear Ash, Ashuurah, what are we talking about today? Today we're talking about love. Love. But why love? I'm telling you, we better begin with love or else.
And you know what is funny about that thing? Everybody, even the topmost people, have just continued to be confused about that love thing. So, Ash, what is love?
Love, in other words, so many people confuse love and like. Yeah. Liking is I mean, you can like anyone or anything without being fond of them. Liking, you can like a flower. You can like a rose flower.
Yes.
And it might not be that meaningful to you.
Okay.
Yes. Then the love itself. And too bad to be true, so many people are just like, I love you.
Okay.
Really? You really love
me? And it's so funny these days, relationships that are going around, you will find someone who is saying, that guy has never told me that he loves me. So is love a word? Is love an action? Is love thoughts? What is love? Because after this, someone should be able to put a few things, some definition of sorts for this love thing, because it has continued to confuse everybody.
So love is not all about a saying or a word. Love shouldn't just be said for the sake of being said.
Okay.
Love isn't just a thought.
Okay.
But it's a deeper feeling.
All right.
That comes from the heart. That comes from within. Someone should be able to feel.
Okay.
To have a super, I will say a super extraordinary feeling for someone.
Okay.
And that love isn't just for anyone.
Okay.
You might be with someone, for example, in relationships, some people just last in. And they're just confused. Why really?
I was waiting for that word, because when we say I like you, and then when I tell you that I love you, and then I will not be able to tell you that I lust over you. And most of the time people are hiding between love and like, and in somewhere there is lust. But I wanted to put this in perspective in a way that love being a compound word, love being a complicated something, whereby nobody has put the definition, that clear definition of what love is. I want to believe that love is a thought.
Okay.
It is a thought that is accompanied with words. Okay? And it is a word that is followed with an action. Okay? So today we have people who are in relationships, and those 3 elements are missing in this loop. Someone will say they love me, but they're not doing any act that is showing that they love me.
No, let me even ask. When someone says, I love you, Zaitun, are you mandatory to say I love you too? Even because I think, like, when I say I love you and you don't reply I love you too, I just feel like, oh. So do you really, is it mandatory for you to say I love you too?
No, definitely no, except when it is fake.
Yeah.
If it is not genuine, like we see in certain movies, whereby maybe, and if it is fake, so it could be an act, play, but again, it could also be someone who is wanting to get something from me and thinks that now that she has said she loves me, I definitely
for
should
that.
say back because maybe I want some money from her, I want something from her. But if it is genuine love, I mean, it has to be grown. You know, you love me, I'll tell you thank you.
Isn't that being rude?
No, it isn't rude. You know, we are mature people. Ashuurah, me, I'm a mature person. Alhamdulillah. I've come to God. But of course, the younger people, the little ones, the teenagers who are starting these feelings journey, probably they would think that when I say I love you, that person should say it back. But today we are in this discussion to learn.
Yes,
To learn. So out of the answer to what is love, I hope that we are able to put it into a thought because it comes from the mind.
You know, you think about
you
it.
think about this person, and
where does that thought come from? How do you initiate thinking about loving someone? How do you actually? Because I don't think you just wake up and you're just like, oh, I love Ashuurah. Where does it really originate from?
Yeah, most of the time, I think love is a result.
Oh yeah.
Love should be a result. It should not be a starting point. Which is it? Me, it's a bit awkward, Ashuurah, for me to love somebody in just one day,
and that's
in
fake.
just 2 days.
I feel like,
you know, one interaction and I love you.
no, hold on a minute. You mean there's no
love at first sight?
Yeah.
I don't believe it. It's said, but I don't believe in it. What I know, it could start, it could start the journey of me falling for you, me loving you, because that first impression, the first feeling should not be the totality or the total
Conclusion
love
of everything.
Yeah, but it has where it starts. Love has a start.
That's what I asked you. Where does it start?
So where does love start? I think love might start from sight.
Yeah, because someone told me the first impression
is a lasting impression. The first cut is the deepest. So it's like I see you and there's something I like about you.
Begins to cooperate.
It differentiates you from the rest of the people that I've been seeing, because I have been seeing a number of people going around.
Get the impression of
yes, I see something and I like something about you. It's probably the way you speak, the way you walk, the way you talk, and yes, you know how you have interacted with me. If I need a service and you have been able to, you know, the way you have been able to help me. Exactly. So I think in totality, love should come out of service. That is what I believe. I think that love should be coming out of what has gone on between a person and the other person for a while. Though someone will ask which while. To me, it should not be that day. That day should.
You don't believe in love for the
love at first sight? I don't. Okay. There are people who do, and I don't have a problem with them. But me, to me, love. And leave alone friendship or, you know, me liking you.
For the sake of Allah. Yes. Yeah. We're talking of that. Okay. That erotic love. Because that's the love between the man and the woman. And that is what we're talking about. Yeah, it should be very clear. Because there's so many types of love.
Definitely. By the way, you're saying there are types of love. Which are they?
There is agapistic love.
Ashuurah, you shouldn't start those scientific things. What happens?
Agapistic love, this love varies to the quality. Yeah, the more someone is valuable to you.
Exactly. We are attaching feelings. We are attaching sentiment. We are attaching, some people giving their hearts. I don't give out my heart, I keep telling people. But I am attaching value. I'm attaching my feelings for you, basing on what I get from you. Is that agapistic love? How valuable you are to me.
For example, if in the Quran, we see how Allah wants us to be obedient
Okay.
and to do good things.
Okay.
And the more you transgress, the more Allah becomes displeased with you.
Yeah.
The more you do the ibadats, the more you do the sunnah, the more closer you get to Allah.
So it's about terms and conditions sometimes.
Not really. For example, you have children.
Yes.
We love our children.
Yes.
But there are those, there's that specific kid
Okay.
who is trying their level best to impress you. Mama this. She just came back. She removes your shoes. Mama this.
She does what I would like my child to do. And so that is why I'm bringing in the word conditions, because some people believe in unconditional. You know, there are certain things
love.
that we have read in books, in novels. Unconditional love.
The telenova.
Telenova. I used to read a Harlequin. I used to read Mills and Bones. I used to read a lot of romantic novels. But they used to make an impression that I can love somebody unconditionally. But the more I have grown, I have realized that somehow me to be comfortable with you, to give you my company, to love you, there must be certain things that should be on the table.
Scratch my back
and I'll scratch yours. That is where it goes, because we are seeing relationships falling apart because we are finding people not useful to us. We are finding people not, pushing us. Someone is not, supporting you. Someone is not, uploading you.
They need you.
Someone is not teaching you where they could teach you. So somehow someone could add some value and they are not. And yet there are other people, somebody out there who could fill this gap. So I am saying that love is conditional. Another controversy.
Yeah, that's another one.
Because the truth is, if, for example, Ashuurah, you have your husband and you are a wife here, if there is no service that you are giving your husband,
there's no value adding,
then which value are you adding? There is nothing. What makes you deserve their love is there.
And what makes you think they will love you
back?
Because
you are not useful.
Yeah. Because seriously, and that's where we miss out a point. Many of, I'm so into the sisters.
Go ahead, go ahead.
So when someone gets in the marriage, they just feel like that's it. I've won I've won the game, I've won the trophy, and so they get relaxed. Not knowing it's just gotten started. You've just begun the journey.
Comes another question. I just came across a question about love. Is love work? Or does it come on a silver platter?
No, it doesn't.
Does it come like a birthday gift?
No. It might come as a birthday gift, but then...
How? From where?
Hold on.
So that I sit there and I wait for it.
Just wait.
Is love work? That was my first
love
question.
Is work. Love is work, and it might come as, because sometimes you fall in love effortlessly, and to be lucky enough, the person that you're falling in love with is also falling in love with you.
So they find you in your bedroom?
You could have just gone to maybe a party or an event.
My darling, moving from your home to a party, that is work.
Oh, I said it's work. I agree to the work.
Yes, it is work.
I'm agreeing to the fact that it can be a gift. Because not everyone is gifted with love. I believe love is a precious gift.
It's a blessing from Allah. True.
Loving and being loved back shouldn't be taken for granted.
Yes.
Loving someone that much and they love you that much back, it's a gift from Allah.
Definitely.
That you have to work.
You have to grow it. You have to water it. You have to spice it. You have to plan for it. You have to think about it. You must account for it. You must, just like we do business. Love is business.
Love games.
Love is work. Love is a game. Love is a war.
That you have to fight.
No one
is going to fight it for you, but rather yourself.
Is it expensive?
No, it might not. It depends.
Uh-huh.
It depends. Sometimes, yes, you need to. You need to.
What do we put in? What are those sacrifices that we
The
put
time. The time itself.
yes.
The gifts.
Okay. That is
The
money?
yeah, the money.
Uh-huh.
Then
Talk about money. Even they put money in love.
my dear. Yes.
Where are these people coming
Um,
from who are saying that
that's a myth.
that women are, they are
Into
they are
property.
they are superficial, that women love property,
No,
that
who
women
doesn't want to be given unless that they are missing out on something?
Mm.
Who doesn't want to be given for real?
Because we have a tag that has been tagged by us women that we there's that word that I'm looking for, that women are materialistic. That is the word that I'm looking for.
Because seriously,
Mm.
I'll say a real man
Yes.
would want a real woman.
Okay.
And a real woman might not be materialistic as they say it, but she can have standards. She has
Okay.
to look good.
Okay.
Because as much as you admire some other people's wives and some other people's women, your woman too deserves to look good so that she can keep blossoming and glowing in your eyes, so that she can keep attracting your attention, so that she can keep that lively.
So love is an investment.
I'm telling you, it's an investment.
So love is it, I think it's not based on love, but love loves money.
Most of the time.
Most of the time. I remember
those things like, we've watched movies, I hear blah, whatever, that, the Telemundo series and all that, a poor girl, and then this and that, and then, well, just like I said, sometimes love comes as a birthday gift, but then it's an investment.
I don't know. I don't negate love coming as a birthday gift, but I want to take the beat of
Sometimes.
love being, in need of energy. Love, not taskful per se, but love requires us to do something. Even to start it, you are required to put in a number of things. We have gone back to even read books so that we can become professionals. Exactly.
I'm telling you, of the late in this era.
Yes.
You can't just sit back and think, oh, I won the trophy, so I can't do anything. He loves me, he loves me. Oh, girls are born. You can just look at your fellow woman, just say, mashallah. So how about
and we have people who are good at looking for knowledge. They are investigating here and there, and they are good at putting into practice what they are reading. So along the way,
girls are so equipped.
They are so equipped. They are exposed.
I'm telling you.
Very exposed.
Before you think you know, someone else does know, and someone else doubles or triples you, and they're putting in practice, and they're taking good care of themselves, and they are working everything out to make things work out. Before you become lazy, before you become
we call it packing and throwing the key in the sea. Someone has arrived. We call it arrivalism. Someone got a man and somehow the world came to a standstill. They no longer think about their agenda as people. How much can someone sacrifice for love? How much can someone sacrifice? Can someone lay their life at risk for love?
Yeah, someone can.
Can someone, lay their faith for love?
Lay their faith as in compromise?
Yes.
Faith as in the deen? The religion, or?
Faith is religion. I'm talking about faith.
No.
So
I don't see myself there.
Yeah, so help the viewer out there understand that yes, we can sacrifice everything, but what are those few things that we cannot lay at risk?
No, for starters, the faith.
Okay.
You can't compromise the deen or anything else. You can't compromise Islam,
Okay,
your
sorry.
faith, because I'm a Muslim, I can't lay
Mhm.
down, I can't compromise, I can't take the risk of putting my dreams at
Mhm.
stand because of love. I just definitely know that love isn't for me at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I just know that love
Okay,
isn't
okay.
for me. So it should either be my faith first or there's no love. That comes first, no compromise.
Now it takes us a little back again that
Mm.
the standards that we mentioned a bit, what are those, we used to call them the no-go areas, they're what we call the non-negotiables. What
Mm.
are those things that should not even be tampered with? I know they are based on an individual,
Mhm.
but we need to help, especially the Muslim sisters out there
Mm.
who we share certain, values, and of course even some Christians as well. There are certain values that we hold
Mm.
dearly together. What
Mm.
are those things that someone should not even put on the table? You take me as a yam, or if you can't handle me as a yam, please, please. What are those things?
Those things are, for starters, the
The
religion.
religion, that is one.
That's something we shouldn't even go about with and try to pull rocks about.
Hmm.
Then things like having no kids, like yes, some people are just they want to marry you and they want to take years.
Mm,
Man,
mm.
I have no time to
Yeah, yes. Actually, leave alone someone who wants to take years.
mm,
Someone is claiming that they love you and, they would want to spend the rest of their life with you, but they're not willing to have a child with you. That is if you're in inability to get a child. So,
seriously.
so you mean childbirth should
Oh,
be,
come
is,
on. When you're still young and then you still need the kids.
mm,
Leave alone the grown up who are just, they talk about it and they're just like, well, okay, you have your kids, I have my kids, so
mm.
we can just.
Be us, eh? Mm.
But you're still young, seriously. How can someone. What excuse do you really give me?
Someone is saying that they don't feel childy.
Then
Someone.
I'm not for you.
All right.
Then I'm not
All
for you.
right. What other thing cannot be,
Then another
compromised?
one,
Mm.
we have single mothers.
Okay.
Yes, single mothers and maybe single fathers. And then before you know, someone wants to take you and then leave out your child. I think I
Okay.
can't stand that.
Okay.
If you don't like my child, then you don't like me. If you don't,
So you are saying that you love me with all my baggage.
yeah,
Just
that's
love
really
me
so
with
sweet.
all, you take the whole train.
Yeah.
Isn't it becoming hard?
Not really.
Eh?
It's just no, I just feel like no, seriously, how can you love me? You claim to love me that much that you want me to be part of your life, and then
Mm.
you can't take my.
So is that where the mother-in-law also comes in? So someone loves me and doesn't love my mother. Women are good at loving their men and they don't love the mothers of the mothers
Yeah,
of
I just
their
feel like
husbands.
that's also unfair. So unfair.
Mm.
How could you? How could? No, seriously, sisters, how can you be that much in love with your man and fail to love the
The
woman?
producer,
Whoa, I just still don't
the
understand.
company. So
You know,
I have
I
come
just get confused
to,
about that.
we as we are growing, I have
Mm,
come to notice that these things that we've been believing for quite a while as little girls,
mm.
sometimes people have come to a point and they're like, love is probably not even there.
No, love is there. Hey, yeah.
Love is
Yeah.
not there. So what are
Love is
those?
there.
Okay,
How can you
love is
tell?
there. How? That is the question.
Mm.
What are the manifestations of love? What shows that there is love?
And love is so beautiful.
What are the signs of love?
Mm.
What will let you know that that person loves you?
For starters,
Mm.
the train issue.
The
The,
train issue.
the train
Uh-huh.
issue. For starters,
You
but
take
I
the
mean,
engine and the
tell me
wagons.
that you love me without telling me that you love me. That is taking me and the engine and the wagon.
Okay.
Tell me that you love me without you tell me that you love me. That's just a sign.
Mm-hmm.
Then having time for me. There is nothing like someone being busy for the one they love. If a man, sisters, if a man starts claiming he has no time and is too busy, just know he's sleeping off.
You know, when someone tells me they are busy, today I have come to understand that they are disorganized. you know, when you love, for example, a drink, you know, when I say my favorite drink, for example, is mango juice. All right. When I get into a restaurant and I'm like, may I have mango juice? And someone is like, we don't have mango juice. And, you know, someone who loves mango juice will be like, oh, you don't have mango juice? Okay, I'll take water. No juice replaces that, you know, favorite, that love for. So when it comes to this human relationship, the relationship that we don't, you know, even, you know, as we raise it to our Allah, we realize that the love we have Allah has put him in that place that cannot be, you know, nobody comes near him. We don't add anything to him. So he is not even, me, I don't even believe in fast. He doesn't have a number. He is in his position.
Love Allah first before anything else. That's the number. That's his position.
Okay, I don't know. Some people say that akakodio nsembe zayo you get katika eh? But he's
his position.
Allah is awal and Allah is akhir.
And ahad.
He is one, but not number one. Anyway, that is my. He is not. He is not number one to me. He is one. Different things. Eh? So sometimes when we want to position him, is he one? Is he in the middle? Is he inside me? Is he up? You know, he has told us that he's on Arush. He has helped us. But when you want to love a person like me, and all the girls who would want to be me or better than me, I need to feel the uniqueness.
Because you're unique?
Yes, because I am, and everybody is. I need to understand that I'm valuable. I need to understand that.
You need to feel it.
I need to feel it. I need to, you know, to enjoy it. Exactly. So, if I am unique in the way that I am, I'm a dark girl. I'm, you know, the way that I come in that. Thank you. In the shape that I come, let me enjoy you enjoying me.
And appreciate.
Now that is controversial. Now, if you love me, you should not mishandle me.
Taking you for granted.
Don't take me for granted. Don't manhandle me. Don't be insensitive. Don't show me that you do not feel what I feel. Okay? So when we are talking to girls that have not yet committed, girls that are not yet married,
some people just like so on the other hand, is love actions are louder. Actions speak louder than.
Where else could they speak louder than in love? So if a person, you know, so the people who don't speak, the dumb people don't love.
I'm telling you.
People who can't speak don't love.
They do.
Love is more of actions. More of actions. What I see you do for me is going to make me more fond and fond. Like, you know, my heart keeps becoming soft for you. So I am telling the ladies out there, it seems a bit out of fashion. Some people want to tell us, you know, make us believe that we want to behave like we are angels. But a man who loves you, young woman, a man who wants you, you know, to be in his future, should not want to have sex with you before marriage. To me, that is a pointer.
I usually tell the women, the minute you give in yourself, I mean, there's nothing more that these men have seen it. There's nothing new that you're going to show him. And trust me, if you were that much urging to taste an apple and you bite the apple, you bite not, you're just like, oh, so this is the apple, this is how we test.
And that is how it is. The minute I test this tea, I know the tea. But when it is still in the teapot, I'm like, does it have enough ginger? Does it
spiced
yes,
up?
Exactly. Is it hot enough?
Even milk? Could it be milk? Could it be?
Yes. So the curiosity, the curiosity, the suspicion, you're wanting, you know, to see what is in there is what keeps this, you know, relationship on fire.
Zai,
but the minute,
why shouldn't we begin from there? The next episode, because it's now gonna get catchy.
You don't even have a minute?
Oh, okay.
Because we might not just break it on like, but we should be rounding up. Hope this is a message to ladies out there. I hope this is a message to gentlemen out there, because love is a two-way game. Love is a 50-50. You bring, I bring, you give me, I give
Scratch my
me.
back, I scratch your
Yes,
back.
so it's tit for tat, making it a fair game. So we want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
I would love to add on something.
Please go ahead.
As little as it might be, please, my beloved girls, sisters, love does exist, and everyone was meant for somebody. It's just that we take wrong turns. It's just that we take myths and believe in myths. Somebody just like, love doesn't exist. Trust me, Allah created you for someone out there. You are a queen, and your king is someone out there waiting for you.
And the intention may be, we most of the time are not intentional, maybe. We do not put value to this very, very, very big emotion. That maybe if we take care of it, we should be able to get what we want.
Okay.
So you have been
Ashuurah Mutale.
and
Zaituni
Kakyama. Thank you for watching this. Hope we are able to give a message out there and catch the next episode.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I told them they either watch this or
Watch it. No option.
No.